What are the first names that come to mind when you think of a business person? Maybe you immediately think of Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, or maybe you think of your mom and dad. So, what do all these people have in common? What makes a business person a business person? Some first thoughts would be determined, hardworking, and honest. But what characteristics make a business person stand out? Innovative and passionate are two qualities that come to mind, and these two adjectives are the traits I am using to describe Phil Knight, founder of Nike and my most inspiring business person. Starting a Fortune 500 company is tough as it is, let alone starting a brand that is recognized by nearly every person on this planet. Nevertheless, when Knight started this company, he knew exactly what he had to do to put Nike to the top. He had to just do it. And began doing that since he founded Blue Ribbon Sports in 1964. He knew right from the get go that this company will beat all of the competitors, but the question became how he will do it. In 1971, Knight rebranded the company to the name it is so famously known by today as Nike and began the hunt for athletes to endorse his brand. He started by getting the top athletes from basketball and track to promote Nike, which doubled their profit. However, this shift was not the one that would change them from moment to momentum. So, what will be the answer? The first answer came with a simple flick of the wrist, a logo known across the globe for its minimalism and elegance, but one that no one ever imagined will be worth $13 billion. Nevertheless, this was not the move that guaranteed them the number one spot. There was still a missing piece of the puzzle, and that piece was Michael Jordan. Phil Knight courted Michael Jordan straight out of North Carolina before he even put up a shot in a Bulls uniform for a whopping 5-year, $500,000 contract that would give Jordan his own personal shoe line. Some people called Knight mad, giving so much money and power to a 20-year-old kid who has yet to prove himself, but that was all part of Knight's intuition. In a 1992 interview with Harvard Business Insider, Knight said, "The most important thing to do is market the product. Marketing knits the whole organization together." And boy, was he right. In the first month of hitting the stores in 1985, Jordan generated $100 million for the company. This was the answer. This was the push Nike and Knight needed to propel them from moment to momentum. The numbers proved continuously over and over again, and Knight was getting credit left and right for the amazing accomplishment. But the question was, how did athletes like LeBron and Kobe get in deals with Nike over Adidas? The answer is simple. The passion Knight has with sports is unparalleled to anyone else in the business world, which helps him recognize the talent in an athlete before anyone else. The biggest thing for Knight is not only profiting off these athletes, but also forming a relationship. In a 2012 interview conducted by ESPN with Mark Parker, the current Nike CEO, he was quoted by saying, "He absolutely loves athletes. When he is with athletes, he is like a little kid. His personality changes, and he adopts a whole nother level of energy. He brings the same energy and enthusiasm into the business world, which makes him such an inspiration as a business person." Phil Knight's innovation and passion is what made him into the business person he is today, but it also made him into a role model for aspiring students like ourselves. He shaped the way marketing will forever be conducted, and still continues to expand Nike's horizons. Even when Knight has reached the moon, he still reaches for the stars. And this is what makes a business person go from a name to a figure, what makes a moment go to momentum.